So I've taken the first step towards replacing the tank. Ordered a new one. It's on the way. Working on taking out the old one. This turns and comes off. I tapped it with a screwdriver and a hammer. You can see here some indications of what we're going to find in the tank. The next step is to pump the tank dry. Okay, so there are two straps holding the tank on, and one of them we'll be able to see and the other one we won't, but I'll show you right now. So I'm just going to put some penetrating oil on here and take that nut off. The other one is up there. It's not, we're not going to be able to see it from under here, but, and then finally disconnect this hose. The reason I had to pump the gasoline out of the fuel sending unit was because down inside the filler hose is an anti-siphon device, so I couldn't get the pump hose down in there. And since I started messing with this, look at this. There's gasoline now leaking out of the tank. So I must have disrupted some kind of a pinhole or something. But that's gasoline leaking out of the tank. Okay, the first strap is disconnected. It's the other strap. All the bolts are, the two bolts are almost completely off for the tank supports, so I'm putting a jack under here to keep it from coming crashing down. Now finishing up this bolt. So I'm going to have to take this off too. The strap is pretty rigid. Okay, let's see if we can lower this down now. I'm going to have to get these hoses the rest of the way off. Let me do that, and then we'll regain, and then we'll go back to lowering the tank. Okay, I think I have everything disconnected, so now it's just a matter of lowering it. Something's still connected somewhere. Okay, there we go. It's out. Part of a hornet's nest fell off the tank as it was coming out. Pretty rusty in there. This is where the hornet's nest was, and I think this is where the moisture was coming in. You can see the rust is just hopeless. Let's look inside. Rust galore. It's just everywhere. And looks like it all started with the hornet's nest. Received the new tank in the mail. Time to unbox it. The two tanks for a minute. Make sure they're the same tank. That looks like a pretty good match too. I think they sent me the right part. New one looks a lot better than the old one. So the tank has a protective coating on it, but I'm going to undercoat it anyway. It may not stick very well since it has this coating. A little shipping damage right there. So I'm just going to tape off these two places where we need to put the new hoses. I'm going to transfer these two protective cloths to keep it from rubbing on the straps. Just going to spray down here to glue the protector on. This is undercoating. Oops. Maybe a little more. I just measured off where this went since there wasn't an impression like this one. So it goes right here. Came off in pieces. There we go. That's just to keep the strap from rubbing a hole in this or rusting it. Some rust builds up on the strap. I'll kind of brush that off and repaint this. I'm going to go ahead and paint the whole tank. So now I'm going to put in the sender. Tank came with a new seal and this part. So put the seal on. I'll put the sender in. Line up these two notches. Okay. I'll just tap it into place with a screwdriver. Okay, that's as far as it goes. Now I'll tape this off and paint this side. These are the straps that hold the tank on. Next step is I'm going to take some of this rust off, spray with Rust-Oleum, and then give it a coat of undercoat. The next step is to go under the truck and clean up the area where the tank sits up in the saddle, similar to the straps. I'm just going to go do all that off camera. Hit it with a wire brush, hit it with a rust reformer, and then the undercoat. Did the wire brushing. I'm just doing the area that's covered up by the gas tank, not doing the whole undercarriage of the car. Now I'm doing the rust reformer, and over the top of that I'll do the undercoating. Now for the filler tube and this overflow, it's like these. This protects the hose where it is squished between the frame and the bed. Okay. Okay, there it is, ready to slide in under the truck and lift up and put the straps on. I cut 2 strips of felt paper. It's just construction grade tar paper to act as an additional barrier for these straps. Okay, so I've got it more or less in place. And I just need to get some of these straps at least started so I can move the jack. So far it's going in pretty easily. Yeah, I got the bolts on the first strap. Everything went pretty well. Now let's see if I can get on the other one. Okay, this one's not cooperating as much as the other strap, so I'm going to have to try jacking it up under the strap. Trying to lift this hook over with this nut still on, but that's not happening. So let's see if we can just put it in like this. Got it. Okay, this one's going to go on now too. Okay, here goes the ultimate test. See if everything works. Okay, check for leaks, and the gas flowing, everything's good. I think this job is done.